for the percentage. We increased our index. We sent our bytes. We sent our packet. We got our progress. We checked if last progress is less than progress. If it is, then set the current progress, and then call queue.client.callProgress. Now the reason why we're doing this is because we're just casting the progress as an integer, and we're not taking any decimals into account. And just as a visualization, hooray math class, let's say we're sending just a kilobyte of data. If we send 23 bytes, when we get our progress, you can see it's 2.24 blah 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 blah. Now this is the only thing we care about. And this is what will be set to our progress variable. However, if we send 24 bytes, it's 2.34 blah 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 blah. But it's still 2. So if we don't have our check here, then it'll keep, then the event will be called 2222222233333344444, etc., etc., and that is not needed at all. So right now both variables will be set to 0, and then when we set our progress, let's say it'll be 2. If this is 0 and this is 2, then it'll set last progress to our current progress, and then it'll call the event. And when we send data again, if it's still 2, then the event won't be called. So it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so on and so forth. Okay, now you're probably wondering, since we made our constructor private, how are we going to use it? Well, here's how. We're going to create a couple of public static methods that will create an upload or a download queue and return it to us. So let's do public static transfer queue, create upload queue, transfer client, and string file name. Try catch var queue equals new transfer queue, queue.file name equals path dot get file name. We don't need the full path, we just need that just for display. Queue.client equals client, queue.type equals queuetype.upload, queue.fs equals new file stream, file name, and file mode .open. Queue.thread equals new thread, new parameterized thread start, transfer proc, and queue.thread.isBackground equals true. The reason why we're setting it to isBackground is so if we forget to kill all the threads.net will do it for us. And also something I forgot, head over to program and create a static method, not static method, a static variable of random, rand, and make it public. This is what we'll use for ID generation. And rand equals new random. Now back over here, queue.id equals program.rand.next. Queue.length equals fs equals queue.fs.length. And return the queue. If something went wrong, like not being able to open the file, just return null. So first we set the file name, we set our transfer client, we set our type to upload, we attempt to open our file, we'll create a new thread for our uploading, we'll set the thread to background in case we forget to kill it, and we'll generate our ID, and then we'll set our length to the length of the file, and then we'll return our queue. Now let's make another method, public static transfer queue create download queue. Transfer client int ID string save name and long length. Try catch var queue equals new transfer queue like above, queue.filename equals path.getFileName save file name, queue.client equals client, queue.type equals type.download, queue.fs equals new file stream, save name, file mode.create, queue.fs.set length. So when we create our file, this will just fill the stream with null bytes, so we can write over them later on. And queue.length equals queue equals length, and return queue. If something goes wrong, just return null. That's kind of a lot, at least for this. Now, let's head over to transfer client, and we will make our transfer methods. Okay, let's just put this under run. Public void queue transfer string file name. Try catch transfer queue equals transfer queue dot create upload queue. This file name underscore transfers dot add queue dot ID and queue. Packet writer was new packet writer pw.write cast to byte our headers, and we'll use queue for this. pw.write our ID, the file name, and length, and send it to our connected socket. And if queued not equal to null, then we will call our queued event, which we will use to set the information into our list view. And let's make another method, public void start transfer queue. Packet writer, pw.write byte and headers start pw.write queue.id, and send our data. A public void stop transfer, and of course our queue has a parameter. If queue.type equals queue.upload,